evening. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for a much-anticipated main event. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside, and they expect this one to be a barn burner. Nonito Donaire's coming to the ring right now. We know what he offers up once he's inside the ropes, but not much intensity here in this ring walk. Yuriorkis Gamboa's ring walks have become the stuff of legend, and you can see the intensity on his face.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
They're scheduled for 12. Here's round number 1. Well, let's talk about what kind of a fight this could end up being, because as far as we see it, both guys are really committed to the cause here. They want each other.
Hey, look, the old times would say these guys are harder to miss than they are to hit.
And just grabbing onto his opponent. When we get matchups like this, guys that just won't quit, they'll be there every step of the way like Gaddy Ward. Sometimes there comes a point where one fighter thinks he's got himself an advantage. He's done something great. But then the other fighter doesn't go away. How does that play out in the minds of each fighter?
Usually it doesn't affect the kind of guys you just mentioned, Gaddy and Ward. They're made how to cement these guys. They're already set in their ways. They know what they have to do. They're not going to get thrown off just because somebody's still there.
Targeting that belt line with the right hand. Halfway through round number 1. Good way to protect the midsection. Nice strike after catching one by Nonito Donaire. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand. Donaire's doing exactly what you should to be a strong defensive fighter. You got to block those punches away. Well, you could see what he wanted to do there, but unable to land that body shot. Up top with a quick hook. Rock'em sock'em robots right from the start here, Teddy.
No defense, just pure offense.
Hit the body. Let's go.
10 seconds to go in this round. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head, he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
Doesn't like those shots to the body.
Here we go. Round 2 is underway. Yuriorkis Gamboa still shaking after feeling that uppercut. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Takes one, gives one. The right hand scores well. So he decides to go downstairs early on, and I think he'll be happy with that decision later on.
Well, it tells you that he's a well-prepared fighter. His corner came in here with a good game plan. They understood what they had in front of him. A guy that's going to move a little bit. Start going downstairs, taking the air out of the tires, and later on, he'll be in front of you.
And now he scores well with a straight right. Good step back counterpunch there. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Oh, he turns it over right into a hook.
Keep doing what you're doing.
Nonito Donaire's been hurt. He goes from damaged goods to defensive goods.
Yeah, because right now he's fighting on instinct. He's doing things without even thinking, just automatic things. Things that he was taught 5 years ago, 3 years ago, that maybe he thought about, but he didn't do. Now they're just coming out. He's just naturally surviving.
Solid left hand to the head. How about that exchange? Round comes to an end, and that's one of those rounds, Teddy, that just takes on a certain style, a certain characteristic, and that was a busy one.
Yeah, it was a busy one. Look, Joe, you don't have to look for these guys. They're right there in front of you.
Why do you think that is? Why do you think sometimes you just get those rounds where it all happens?
Because of styles. You know, styles make fights. In this case, you're seeing proof of that right there. Both guys that are aggressive, both guys that are very confident.
Considering the fact that in the last round he got tagged hard, he looks great right now to open up this round.
Well, I'm not shocked because I think he has character. I think there's substance to him. And the only way that you find the mettle of a person is when you test him, when you push him up against the cliff. And he's being tested now, and he's showing what he's made of.
He returns the favor with a right hand of his own. Nonito Donaire's jammed by an uppercut. He missed with that headshot. That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Yuriorkis Gamboa. And now he's targeting upstairs. Nice block by Nonito Donaire. Nonito Donaire's just looking to get it done on the back end here, Teddy.
Yeah, he is. He's just waiting to set a trap. You know, he's trying to get his opponent to walk in where he can make a miss and bang, spring it on him.
Downstairs with a right hand. Halfway through this round. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. Oh, a good straight shot that time. Yuriorkis Gamboa's looking up at his opponent.
Always telling you to draw a straight line. That was a straight line, right to the chin.
Down, but able to get up to his feet. Teddy, what should he be thinking about now?
Well, right now, just surviving, but if he survives, then he better figure out why he was put on the floor.
Oh, he took some damage, but he gave some back with the right hand. And he engages in the clinch. Great hook to the head that time. Last 10 seconds. Comes right back at him with a left hand. And the round comes to an end.
Throw him off the head movers. That's it. Throw him off the head movers. You gotta give me the double jab. You're not giving me the double jab. You're only giving me...
Let's go.
Let's go. You can do it. You can do it. We can recoup from that knockdown. Let's do it.
Round number 4 is underway. A chance for us to look at Teddy's scorecard. And obviously, the round to circle there, you see the knockdown was scored.
And that's how professional boxing is supposed to be. The guy who lands the cleaner, more effective punches, he gets an advantage. He gets an extra score.
Gamboa's out there for another round after being knocked down in the last round. We know what happens in the 60 seconds with a fighter who was damaged, but what about those 60 seconds in the opposing corner, Teddy?
You know, Joe, that's a great question.
Oh, he is stunned. He could go down. And banging away he goes. And he goes down for a second time. Does he have enough this time to rise up and continue on? Gamboa's still in a tough spot here. Don't get fooled just thinking he beat the count and everything's fine.
And I'm not so sure that he can grab. So what you got to do now, if you're a trainer, the way you taught him in the gym is you don't want to go grab because you might leave yourself open. Move your head when he comes to you, then you grab him.
Very accurate two-punch combo by Yuriorkis Gamboa. He just looks exhausted to me right now. Gamboa's accuracy is non-existent. This guy cannot punch a solid target right now.
No, but what this shows, he's missing so many shots. We always think about the damage done when they land. This is showing you the damage that's done when they miss. You get discouraged. You start giving in.
Good step back, counter punch there.
Beautiful.
Donaire's once again the target of a hook. Donaire's almost looking foolish that time he missed so badly. Oh, and they decide to trade there. See, that's some fine defense right there. I love that block by Yuriorkis Gamboa. 10 seconds to go in the fourth.
Keep moving. Gotta see those coming.
End of the round. So he scores the knockdown and now heads back to his corner. Teddy, do you ever have to calm a guy down after he scored a knockdown?
That's a really great point because a lot of times that can be the turning point, but not for your guy that scored the knockdown, for the other guy. Because sometimes when you score a knockdown, you start to think it's going to be an easy night. And you forget what you knew when you came in. That it wasn't going to be an easy night. You were going to have to bring all the tools out of the tool shed. And it's important to remember that.
Start of a new round, but will it be much the same? Yuriorkis Gamboa has been down numerous times tonight, Teddy.
Well, if there was a mercy rule like there is in Little League Baseball, guess what? It would be invoked right now, and this would be over.
Little head hunting never hurt, does it with the hook. Gamboa's looking like the one thing you don't want your fighter to be, Teddy, and that is careless.
Yeah, well, first of all...
Wow! How about that? He goes from being the victim to handing out the punishment. Donaire's rising back up. That takes some guts. Back and forth exchange. Gamboa's scoring with that right hand. Donaire's got a bad cut now that's opened up on his cheek. Flush right hand to the body. Well off the mark by Yuriorkis Gamboa. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. Well, that was his intention, and that's what he's doing. Not engaging in the fight, but clinching.
That's okay. Let's go.
A crafty counterpunch after a fine defensive effort by Nonito Donaire.
He's tired.
Still not moving enough.
And now just wasting away some time with that clinch. Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Gamboa's right hand scores well that time. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Listen, you need to move your head more, side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. This is it. You heard him. Keep on him.
Go out and get it. Go out and fight this guy. Take it to this guy. You have to go out and get this guy. Keep your guard up, all right? You're not protecting yourself.
How quickly can he recover? That's one of the questions that'll be answered early on in this round after being knocked down in that last round.
But what he has to do is go out there, be defensive-minded. I think get a little time early on. Don't worry about winning or pressing the first part of the round. Just get himself together, then start picking it up after that.
Keep working the body.
Left and right, left and right.
How about that hook by Nonito Donaire? He saw the uppercut, he took advantage, throwing it out there. Yuriorkis Gamboa's clearly affected by that. Good work toe-to-toe there. Both fighters got in on him. Nice block that time. It was a big shot. Some way, somehow, he's got to try to get up. Yuriorkis Gamboa's down, and he looks to be out.
Now we're going to see what's inside this man.
From a big shot, now he's got to have some big guts to move along.
You're going to find out exactly what he's made of.
Able to dismiss that body shot. Flush right hand to the head. Donaire's doing a brilliant job with his head movement. He's employing top-notch defense right here, and it's frustrating his opponent.
It is frustrating his opponent. His opponent needs to make an adjustment of thinking right now and understand what's there, not what's not there. We know that the head's not there, but what's there? The body. He needs to start going downstairs. That will freeze up some of that head movement.
Oh, what a hook upstairs. Right to the head with that right. And that does it for this round. Look at that swollen eye. Gamboa's eye is basically shut.
Well, right now he's got to concentrate harder than he has before, maybe than he ever has before, and he's got to make sure that he sees everything coming at him somehow, finds a way, even looking through that little slit.
Listen, he's done. He's done. I want you to double up on that jab, just finish off with a hook, okay? One.
Well, the ability to adapt, so important. Who can make the changes now as we're halfway through this scheduled 12-rounder? And a punishing hook by Nonito Donaire. That is my favorite punch there is. He is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Gamboa's found that groove. All of a sudden, Teddy, he found the answer.
Yeah, well, what happened is he made a little adjustment a couple rounds ago. He started countering a little.
And just like that, things turn around. A back and there it is. Knocked down again. Unreal.
Now you got to wonder what the corner's thinking. Are they going to stop this?
be raised in victory. He scores the knockout here tonight.
I like the way he finished things tonight, Teddy.
Nonito Donaires,
Your winner by knockout in a fight that he controlled throughout.
Well, I'm glad you liked it, and just as importantly, or more importantly, his trainer, his manager, and his promoter like it, because that means that he's going to be easy to sell now to television.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night. Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of lightweight action. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. Diego Chico Corrales' ring walk, not exactly full of fanfare or intensity. Sweet Pea, Pernell Whitaker's making his way to the ring right now. Puffing out his chest, glaring with those eyes, and taking a big stride to his destination of glory.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Everybody's been waiting for these two to meet up. Now they do, as round one is underway. Diego Corrales is tagged by a right hand.
Hey, stay with me here.
Is there any advice that you can give in a matchup like this of speed versus speed, where maybe one guy can go and utilize a completely different tool, like try to be a power puncher on a given night, or do something ultra defensively that could be an advantage?
Yeah, misdirection. You know, the guy's going to be real keen, both guys, because they know they have somebody who's so fast in front of them. So start one hand. He's going to be looking. He's going to react. Start the right hand. Just a little flinch of the right hand. Throw the left hand instead. Misdirection.
That worked out really well. Throwing off the right hand after getting tagged like that. Halfway through this round here. Scoring with the right hand by Chico Corrales. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
Watch the hook. Watch the hook. Come on.
A well-placed left hand up top. Solid right by Diego Chico Corrales. Headshot lands, was a hook. And that's what fighters do. Pulls the trigger right away after taking one. And now he's targeting upstairs. A well-placed uppercut by Diego Corrales. Final 10 seconds. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. And this round comes to an end. Whitaker's able to land at a good connect percentage. Look at the punch stats.
Just keep moving side to side, all right? Keep moving. Don't let him get that power shot going. Now listen. Breathe. Deep breath. Good job. Deep breath. You're in control of this fight, but don't get careless out there.
Start of a fresh round, but I'll tell you this, Teddy. I don't know that we're going to see the end of this round the way he was damaged.
No, I would be surprised. I don't know that he could continue or that the referee would allow him to.
Solid shot. The left hand came in. Corrales is hoping to recover right here. The way to do it, he feels, to tie up.
Yeah, it's not about machoism right now. It's about getting past this point, surviving, and then having a chance later on to get back to win the fight.
Wow, look at that, trading shots. Scored well up top. Accurate with the straight left.
Keep your hands up. Move.
That is a sharp uppercut by Diego Corrales. Halfway through round number 2. Right hand over the top, very accurate with it. Diego Corrales is mounting a comeback now. It wasn't long ago he was stunned in this round.
No, he's showing good recovery powers right here, Joe, and he's showing a good heart. And he's acting like a fighter. He's coming back.
Huge right hand from Corrales.
Use the ring. Use the whole ring.
Scores up top with a left. Diego Corrales is banged by a big upper. And all of a sudden the tables turn. Pernell Whitaker's rocked.
What's good for you is good for him.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
That right hand over the top lands flush. Diego Corrales is the target of a hook. Listen, that's the kind of round that puts fans on their feet, but the kind of round that gets a corner man anxious. What do you tell a guy after he's been in a back-and-forth brawl like that?
Move your head. Keep your hands up. You know, don't get caught with those shots. We worked in the gym to get away from those shots. And one other thing, you got to give him a little confidence. Remind him, hey, we trained for a tough fight. You're ready for this.
Okay. Deep breath. Deep breath. Relax.
Start of a new round. Whitaker's making it look like the start of a fresh fighter. Remember, he was stunned in that last round, but Teddy, he looks fully recovered now.
Well, it tells me two things. One, he has good genetics. He recovers fast, you know, physically. But it also tells me he had a good camp. He came here in great shape, and he's getting the benefit of that right now.
What impact from that uppercut by Diego Corrales. Corrales is well off the mark that time. Now he's just walking him back a bit there up against the ropes. That's a flush shot, banking away those pots. And now you see him scoring well with the right. Corrales with a big power punch. And he's holding.
Let's go.
Diego Corrales is rocked by a huge hook to the head. Body shot, the left hand. Good job. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Chico Corrales. He clearly came in with a strategy here tonight, Teddy, and so many times it's, hey, I'm going to bang that drum.
Yeah, he is banging that drum. That drum has to...
Solid. Pernell Whitaker's down, but is he out? He's got to fight back now. So now the question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, this is where instincts kick in. You got to start moving that head automatically right now. You don't want to stay in the middle.
Solid hook.
This is a fight. You're winning this fight. Estás ganando. Just keep doing what you're doing, and you got this. Just keep doing what you're doing. Okay. You're doing good. You're doing good.
You don't need that.
Keep it up. Okay now, okay, all right, you're good, just deep breathing. Keep breathing, that's good. Now you gotta give me one more round. Give me one more round. And you can do it. Do it. Come on.
Corrales' power has been the biggest difference in this fight so far, Teddy. As we start round number 4 and we take a look at your scorecard, he's up 2 rounds to 1.
Yeah, because of that knockdown, that was the difference. But it's still close enough for his opponent, just using his jab, fundamentals, the things that he has to do to still get back in it.
Good flush shot upstairs. Whitaker's coming out here after being knocked down in the last round. Teddy, what are some of the things you look for that will tell you he's on steady ground, that he looks fine?
Well, the first thing I look for is the base, the foundation. I mean, you look at a house, you want to see, and you want to make sure that that basement is solid. There's cinder blocks there. You know, you don't want to see that upper floor waving a little when there's a wind. You're looking at his legs. You want...
Solid, up off the deck, and now in control. He scores a knockdown of his own.
And he turned it around because when his opponent scored the knockdown, he got a little careless, a little lazy.
A lot of credit for even getting up from that knockdown, but he still has to impress and move forward here.
Yeah, I applaud him. I give him credit, but I also recognize that he's in good shape. That's one of the reasons he got up.
Corrales with a big uppercut. Smart jab by Pernell Whitaker. Back and forth they go, each man getting the best of it. Well-targeted left hand by Chico Corrales. A crushing 2-punch combo by Pernell Whitaker. He had his eyes set on the uppercut, but was unable to land it.
There you go. Keep pushing. He's tired. He's tired, champ. Come on, now's your chance.
Tucks those elbows in, blocks the body shot. Needs to improve that accuracy, missed with the headshot.
You're not winning and you're not losing. You understand me, kid? But we have to throw more than this guy. We can pull ahead right now, but we gotta fight. We gotta keep going. You gotta do it right now. Okay. Now, okay. You're good. You're good. Deep breath now.
He's got to find a way to get through the early goings here of this round. Remember last round, he went down. He was on the canvas.
Now, look, he wants to tie his opponent up. That's the best way to get through it right now. But what he doesn't want to do, Joe, is to reach in there, reach out to grab his guy, and then he leaves himself open.
Oh, he is absolutely effective. Big, big shot he just scored with. Well, we know he survived earlier, but now he goes down for a second time. Whitaker's back up on his feet. Let's see what he has now. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. One of the fastest punches in the game. You see how he just turns over that hook?
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Not hitting his mark there going upstairs.
Let it go, okay? Get your hands up.
Scored well with the hook. Diego Corrales is now feeling the after effects of being rocked by a huge hook to the head. Now hugging on the inside. Big uppercut right on the mark. This is excessive holding we're seeing here now. Oh, that's a good hook to the body. Oh, what an uppercut. What a great round this has turned into. After doing the hurting, now he's the one hurt.
Joe, this is about wit, grit, and spit. This is about fighting.
Keep working the jab, okay? Double up the jab and keep moving. Let's go. You can do it. You can do it now, nice and calm. We can recoup from that knockdown. Now let's do it.
I don't know that there's any hope here as we start this new round. He's been knocked down numerous times already tonight, including the last round.
And I'm sure on that fateful night with Corrales and Castillo, when Corrales had already been on the floor 2 times, his mouthpiece was out, it looked like it was over. I'm sure nobody thought that it was only beginning. And it was. Corrales came back and scored a knockout.
Uppercut! Uppercut is wide open! Uppercut, baby! Come on!
Blocks that belt line well. Whitaker's impressing the judges and himself with that right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Parries that punch away. Big shot there. How is he going to survive this? Once again, he hits the deck.
He's going to have to find a way.
Let's go. Let him go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9.
Whitaker's climb back up from the canvas may inspire him. Really on the mark with that overhand left. Oh, and there you go. Unbelievable. Just the barrage continues. He's knocked down again.
But his desire and heart is just as strong as it was before.
Whitaker's going to keep taking this test, rising up after being knocked down. That's a forceful two-punch combo by Diego Chico Corrales. Diego Corrales has been having great success with these combinations, Teddy.
Well, there's a reason for it. He's using his jab to start it, and then he's letting the punches go, letting the hands follow.
That uppercut absolutely... Oh! He goes down. Oh, he may be close here. Can he survive the round? Diego Corrales is bombs away, worked again. Knockout victory for him. That's what you want to see, a guy who can close the show and finish with style. He ends up a knockout victor tonight.
And that's what his trainer wanted. His trainer was even telling him, step it up a little bit, because he knew this was possible, and they got it.
Good, enjoyable, entertaining fight it was. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us. Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. 12 rounds in the welterweight division. A lot of talk heading into tonight's matchup. Everybody expecting this to be a great night of action. Oscar De La Hoya is so alert right now. I mean, look at his focus as he makes that walk that so many fighters dread. But he makes that walk down to the ring just so very alert. Julio Cesar Chavez is making his way to the ring. And I know you're used to seeing many ring walks where guys are really jacked up. This isn't one of them.
All right, gentlemen, protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch him up.
Opening stanza of this 12-round fight. As far as the fighter with the faster hand speed goes, going up against the high stamina, high endurance guy, what is the one thing he has to be very conscious of?
Where he is, geography, that he's in the center of the ring where he can use that speed. Stay out of those corners. Definitely stay off the ropes.
Targeting a left hand down low. A good block. And now just wasting everybody's time holding on.
Yeah! Good work!
90 seconds to go here in this round. That was a fine block by Julio Cesar Chavez. Oh, what an uppercut from De La Hoya. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Able to cover up that gut. And now he's acting like a fighter. Coming back with the right hand after getting scored upon. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Ten seconds remaining in this round. This round comes to an end. And Teddy, easy to note here that he wasn't landing a lot of punches. Now he was throwing them up, but he wasn't landing a lot. Is that because of his opponent's defense, or is he just not that accurate of a puncher?
No, it's a combination. First of all, his opponent's pretty slick in there, pretty good at bobbing, weaving a little bit, slipping a little bit, making himself a difficult target, but his punches are a little wide. Needs to shorten them up.
Here we go. Round two is underway.
Side to side.
De La Hoya's just punching air that time. His opponent was able to get out of the way. Here's one for you now, he says. Right back with the left hand. Left to the body. Well, he's trying to keep up a heck of a work rate here. De La Hoya is punching himself out at this point.
Yeah, and that's not the worst part of it. The worst part of it is going to be if his opponent notices.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Oscar De La Hoya. De La Hoya's coming up with the answers, avoiding that punch.
Back in '93, when he fought Greg Haugen defending the 140-pound title, he had an 82-fight win streak coming into that fight. But Haugen wasn't giving him any respect. He said, Tijuana taxi drivers that my mother could have knocked out made up that win streak.
Well, he gave him respect afterwards, but the truth was that there was a lot of nondescript names. Fighters from Mexico that Haugen didn't know, he didn't recognize. Maybe they weren't real great fighters, but they were tough, steady guys. And Chavez improved with each one of them.
Chavez's commitment to just pure offense is lacking right
Leaving
now.
yourself
I mean, the
open.
guy has to let the hands go.
Well, he was hurt earlier. You know, there was a little short punch on the inside a round before, and nobody really noticed it. But guess what? He did. And I think that's why you're seeing him be a little bit unsure of himself and not throwing the punches that otherwise you'd say, hey, come on, how come you're not? That is why.
We gotta keep working. You can get ahead, but you have to keep working. Tienes que trabajar.
And round number 3 is underway. That's the clean shot with the left hand that he was looking for by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. De La Hoya's movement helped out there. He avoided that punch. Great movement to get away from those punches. Chavez has got to feel that right there. He was just tagged by a big uppercut. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Chavez is showing you a little defensive skill there, able to move away from that punch. Targeting a left hand to the body. Brings the hook that time. Oh, and there's a big right hand from Oscar.
Like what I see in there.
Protecting his head well with his guard. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. Three minutes gone by in this round.
You gotta pick it up. You hear me? Pick it up. Don't worry about it. There you go.
Listen, you need to move your head more, side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. Left, right. You need to double up your punches all night.
Chavez is up around here after 3 rounds on Teddy's scorecard, but really nobody has distinguished themselves to any great amount so far. De La Hoya is putting his punches together now. That's a nice combination. What an impact that left hand just made by Julio Cesar Chavez. Really frustrating his opponent now. Chavez is so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Teddy, little Chavez trivia. He holds the record for the most successful defense of a world title with 27 and the most world title fights with 37. Anything dealing with...
Chavez is crushed by a big right hand. Boy, he was hurt, but now he's gathered himself a bit. He just missed that shot up top. Hits him in the mug with the right. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Fourth round now with its last 10 seconds. So as that round ends, it gives us pause to realize what has just taken place. And that is, we have one man who just separated himself from the other. He was able to stun his opponent, and you got to think good things are coming.
Well, they've been coming for a while because I really think that those punches are a benefit from a couple rounds ago. He's been hitting with a lot of punches, and I think it's starting to take its toll, and you saw it there.
This is the time. We need to outpunch this guy.
You don't need that. No, throw that away.
Chavez's recuperative powers are proving to be very strong right here. This is the start to the round he wanted to have, coming off a round where he was clearly damaged. Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there are some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counterpunching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Took a shot. Now he gives a left. Julio Cesar Chavez landing a huge uppercut. Big right hand from Julio Cesar Chavez. Halfway into round number 5 here. Chavez's left working well that time. Trying to go downstairs, but off target. De La Hoya showing you that sublime skill right now with that 2-punch combo. Good work defensively by Julio Cesar Chavez. Plus, he landed that counter punch.
Yeah, and he forced him to punch. He made him, he drew it out of him, and then he timed him beautifully.
Clicks of the talk.
You gotta land a big punch. No doubt about it.
There you go.
You're losing this fight. You need to throw and land a big shot. Knock this guy out. Listen to me. The best defense is
Nice work. He's hurt. I need you to jump on him in this round, all right? Where's your body?
Got any more of these?
And we are back underway. Another round in a fight that's been very entertaining, but I wouldn't want to be a judge. This is one of those fights that could go either way. Good right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Chavez. Chavez is giving his opponent fits right here. His head movement is making for such an elusive target.
Yes, it is. Now the opponent has to make an adjustment. He has to realize that he's finding air more than he's finding any surface up top. So go downstairs to the place that's not moving, down to the body. That is starting to take away some of that head movement.
That's a good left hand by Oscar De La Hoya. Scored well up top. Good looking uppercut that time. Working our way towards the bell. Last 10 seconds of the 6th. Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark.
All right, listen. You need to create more counters, okay? Slip his punch, then throw a straight right down the middle. That was good. You took a lot out of him that round. Keep that up.
Go out and get him. Go out and fight this guy. Take it to this guy. You have to go and get this guy. Listen to me. You're getting caught up.
Here we go. Action to start the 7th round. Chavez's performance right now, to this point in the fight, has been exactly what his trainer has wanted to see. The question is, can he keep it up for the second half of the fight? De La Hoya's missing punches here. Now, the good news is he's throwing punches, but Teddy needs to be more accurate.
So, can I give you the bad news?
Please.
He's throwing him to the wrong place. He's throwing him upstairs. He should throw him downstairs. This guy's moving his head. You go downstairs, you take away that head movement. Then you find him upstairs.
Not precise at all by Julio Cesar Chavez. Not much action as he just ties up. Halfway through the 7th round. Well-targeted 2-punch combo by Julio Cesar Chavez. Scores well to the head with the right hand. De La Hoya's effort has gone downhill here. You can tell that he does not have the energy necessary to stay in this fight.
Yeah, but now it's up to his opponent. Does his opponent have the will and the desire to get him out of there? Because if he does, he's getting him out of there.
You're losing this fight. I need you to take some chances now. You have to take a chance with this guy, all right?
Listen, I need to see some counter punches, okay? Whenever he misses, counter.
There you go.
Don't let him breathe. He's hurt. Get him this round.
Teddy's scorecard has now a little bit of separation. Chavez has gained an edge. It's been the past few rounds that has put him in that position, Teddy.
Yeah, and he understands what it means now, what time it is. It's time to pull ahead. It's time to be special. It's time to stand up and be counted.
Digs in with a good solid uppercut after taking a shot. Parries that punch intended for the head. Chavez is showing us that defense is also very much part of his game.
Yeah, it is. Not only to avoid punches, but actually to even set up offense. You know, he'll make you miss, and then there's something coming back. He creates opportunities to hit you.
Great work offensively, landing that combination by the golden boy, Oscar De La Hoya. Oh, you see him with the left to the head there? "90 seconds to go, halfway through round 8.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Overhand right can be so effective. Very nice work from both men. They each got a shot in.
Circle, circle.
to him with an uppercut. Oh, man, he's in rough shape after absorbing that blow. And this round comes to an end. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas ringside. I'm just looking up at the corner here at this guy that just got tagged, Teddy, this fighter who just got stunned. And I'm thinking, boy, it's like the air's come out of him a bit. He looks just so dejected now.
Yeah, you know, right now he's on the side of a mountain. You know, he's up on a cliff, and he needs a rope to get down. So that's what you got to do, Joe. You don't look and say, hey, he's up on a cliff. We know that. Give him a rope. Give him advice to get down.
Keep your hands up. Keep them up. He caught you with your hands down. Just keep them up.
So a new round is underway here, but will it be just where we left off? Remember, the bell rang in that last round to keep this fight going. He was taking a beating.
Yeah, well, I hope that he watched some Houdini movies. I really do, because he's going to have to do a Houdini to get out of this.
Oh, that uppercut got him badly. Well, he may be in bad shape, but all of a sudden, he's able to avoid punches and survive. Oscar De La Hoya's hurt by a big shot. Big shot comes crashing home. That is a big punch that just put him down.
And right now, he's thinking about whether or not he wants to do this as a living.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
So Oscar goes down, and now he's got to continue on after beating the count.
Hey, we know he's the golden boy. We know that he has great size, great ability. Now we're going to find out what else he is.
Nice block by Oscar De La Hoya. Good right hand from Chavez. Chavez has chosen a path here where he will not stand toe-to-toe opposite his opponent. He's using some very good movement here against him.
Yeah, he is. He's using those feet. He's using those wheels real well. But the key here is where to use them. He has to make sure that he breaks it off to the side every once in a while, not straight back. Otherwise, he'll get tired.
Oscar De La Hoya stunned by that shot.
Keep moving. Get out of there. Punch!
And yet another big shot comes in. And once again, he goes down. The question is, can he rise up again?
One, two, three, four, five.
And it's over. This fight is over. Chavez has gunned down yet another opponent. A knockout victory. As we saw, he was up on your scorecard throughout the evening. Julio Cesar Chavez is now a winner by knockout.
Listen, you want to win, you want to get to a title, you want to be successful, but you want to make money. And this is one way to ensure you're going to make money, scoring knockouts.
I'm Joe Tessitore for Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us and enjoy the rest of your night. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for our main event. 12 rounds of welterweight action. Each man comes into this fight supremely confident, expecting to deliver a W. Miguel Cotto's making his way to the ring right now, and he does so with an attitude that belies his in-ring intensity. Mosley's making his way to the ring right now, flanked by his cornermen, and just an overall feeling that they're not exactly hyped up for this one.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
When you get a fight like this that everybody's been talking about, it's always so interesting to see these opening moments here in round number 1. He's committed to that left hand, and it's working out.
During your training career, is this the type of matchup that you liked when you had a power puncher facing another power puncher?
No, I hated it. I never wanted to fight a big banger. I wanted to be the only guy in that ring that brought that to the party.
A big right hand lands from Cotto. Well-targeted hook by Miguel Cotto. Shane Mosley's swinging and missing like he's at bat right there. That punch was nowhere near his opponent. Halfway through round number 1. Up top with the right hand. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landed power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
Shane Mosley's cracked by a right. Look at that. Oh, an explosive headshot there. He is down. Mosley's back up, but is he back in the fight?
We're going to find out in a second whether or not he moves his head. Now, if he just stands there straight and you're the trainer, you better get up on those steps and stop it. He's not right.
Well off the mark by Sugar Shane Mosley. You count down the final moments of this round.
This fight is too close. You hear me? It's too close. We don't want this to go to the judge's scorecard, right?
That's it. You don't need that. No, throw that away.
Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into him without throwing a punch. You have.
Mosley's back. Look at him here in the start of this round. Remember, he got tagged hard in that last round.
Well, that's the reward you get when you have a good camp and you get yourself in top shape.
A huge right hand from Miguel Cotto.
A lot of things that Miguel Cotto does very well. One of them, he's a good body puncher.
Oh, yes, he is. And that fits in perfectly because he likes to go rounds. He's got a lot of endurance. He's patient. He will attack you in a real steady, patient sort of way. And that body work serves him.
Now he ties up there. Mosley's out there just waiting on a counterpunch, isn't he?
Yeah, well, first of all, why is it? Because he knows if he walks in, he's going to get caught. So what he wants to do is, he knows there's basically a guard at that door. He's trying to get that guard to get out of there so he could go through that door.
No, he missed that right. He digs in with a left hand to the body.
Shake it up.
Solid right by Sugar Shane Mosley. A piercing uppercut by Miguel Cotto. Cotto's left now getting into the mix. Lands flush with the two-punch combo by Miguel Cotto. Just 10 seconds to go here in the second round. End of the round here, and as I glance around ringside and look at the judges, I'm wondering what they're writing down because that was a tough round to score.
Yeah, it was, and you know, it's the kind of round where one guy would be really smart to take a page out of the book of Sugar Ray Leonard, Marvin Hagler, where Leonard stole rounds at the end, where he just clipped off 30 seconds, and that's exactly what the judges remembered.
And you're not losing, kid. We have to throw more than this guy. We can pull ahead, but we gotta fight. We gotta keep going. You gotta do it.
You don't need that. No, throw that away.
And round number 3 is underway. There's the headshot, but he parries it away. That was a miss by Sugar Shane Mosley. Miguel Cotto, a good block. Good return fire that time. See him zeroing in with that left hand to the body. Miguel Cotto with a big uppercut. Rushing uppercut by Miguel Cotto. He took a shot, but he came back with a right hand of his own. Halfway through this round. Gets rid of that. It was intended for his head. Mosley's way off the mark. That punch didn't have a chance. Digging in with a left to the gut. Two snapping jabs by Sugar Shane Mosley. Good job with the left hand. It was sudden, it was fast, it was direct by Miguel Cotto. Good scoring shot. It was a straight right. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. Gets rid of that body shot. 10 seconds to go in this third round. To the head he goes with a left hand. And that's the end of round 3.
Keep going, keep going. We're doing great, but let's keep working out there.
Keep your hands up, all right? You have to keep your hands up.
You got any more of these? I'll give you one. Hold it. More blood? Yeah.
Round number 4 is underway. A chance to look at Teddy's scorecard. Been an even fight, but Teddy, that's what we expected. It was hard to really say one guy had a distinct advantage going into this fight.
No, exactly. One thing I'm a little surprised about, though, Joe, is on the inside. You know, both guys have been cooperating, kind of making solid agreements not to work. Whoever decides not to make those agreements, I think he's going to start pulling away a little bit.
His opponent wanted the body. He wouldn't give it to him.
What did Antonio Margarito do and take advantage of that others weren't able to against Cotto?
You know what? He was able to kind of fight fire with fire, kind of spit back at him in a way. He was able to go to the body. Cotto loves to go to the body. And he was able to take the power game to another level.
Takes one to give one. He comes back with a right hand. Well, supposed to be fighting, but instead he's hugging. Effective work with that flush overhand right. Right to the belt line. Blocks away that headshot. He gets hit, but he gives it right back. Miguel Cotto's able to land a nice, clean left hand. Showing you some defense there with the block. 10 seconds to go in this round. You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I noticed is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
Good action throughout. We'll see if it keeps up in this round of what has been a very even fight. Nice block by Sugar Shane Mosley. Well, I don't know if he's hip to the idea of becoming a counterpuncher, but I get the sense you'd agree with it.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, he's got the perfect platform, the perfect form for it. The guy's walking in right now, not moving his head much. He can time him, he can counter him.
A solid left hand by Miguel Cotto. Mosley's punch is far off the target. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with the counterpunching.
Well, the old timers used to say, when you're calm in there, when you're controlling there, you can make him do what you want. He made him tie his shoelaces right there.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go. Little head knocking with that right hand.
He's tired.
Flipping him with that uppercut. Big shot by Miguel Cotto. Little head hunting with the left. He returned fire right there, and it worked. After being rocked, now he gets his man.
At this point, it's not about the skill.
What a big shot. He was able to get up and continue on last time. Now he goes down again. Mosley's now getting back up off the canvas. Cotto showing some defense with the block.
Now these two corners have to do their job after both men went out and gave everything they had. Both fighters getting tagged and hurt by the other.
Yeah, well, what you have to do now in the corner, Joe, what you're alluding to is you have to revitalize the fighter. Put some cold water on his head, on his neck, you know, get him ready for the next round and give him some good advice. Tell him how to get away from some of those shots.
Carry it away and you catch him. You got that? It's going to happen.
We got it.
You're going to catch him. You're going to catch him.
As we start a new round, Teddy, this seems basically hopeless for him. He's been knocked down numerous times tonight.
Well, you never know. I mean, you go back to the 1980 Olympics, and of course, you have that great call, "Do you believe in miracles?" The only thing, nobody was punching that hockey team in the face.
Cotto's not just loading up, he's landing combination punches like he did right there. Not able to land the headshot. Sugar Shane blocks that punch. Cotto's making this like artwork here. I mean, his defense is just a masterpiece.
Well, that's the way it's supposed to be, actually. You know, the sweet science. It's not supposed to be about going in there and eating punches. It's supposed to be about going in there avoiding punches. You know, finding a way to hit your opponent without him hitting you. He understands that.
Huge uppercut by Mosley. And now targeting his opponent with the overhand right.
Cotto's showing that he's got some defense of his own. He got away from that punch.
That's okay. Pay him back.
Final 10 seconds of the 6th round. We've reached the halfway point of this battle. Real good fight here. Tough to get a sense of who's really up. I could see making an argument for either guy, but that's a testament to both guys and what they've been willing to bring to this battle tonight.
Yeah, what it's a testament to, Joe, is that it's an enjoyable fight. After a while, you don't even concentrate on who's up. All you know is you're enjoying every bit of it.
We need to pull ahead here. This fight was too close. I need you to gobble up the jab and follow with 2 or 3 more punches.
You gotta watch the water.
Don't let him breathe. Está lastimado. He's hurt. Get him.
Back to action here at the start of this round, which is just part of what has been a very evenly fought fight. One of those fights that's going to be very hard to score. Very nice defensive guard there. Mosley's getting himself into the mix now, landing that left hand. And he returns on that exchange. You can see he's trying to score up top, but off the mark there.
You're taking too many punches. Hands on.
At the halfway point of round 7. Oh, that's gotta hurt. What a turn of events. What a turnaround. He scores his own knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
And that's where scoring a knockdown hurts you sometimes, because now you think you're just going to walk in and get it again. Well, he walked in, he did get it. He got it.
Cotto's up from the knockdown, but what we really want to look for is how he reacts in the coming moments of this fight. Takes a step back, Then the counterpunch by Miguel Cotto.
Very similar to what you see Floyd Mayweather do. You know, make a miss, pull that shoulder back, and then come right back with the counter.
They both decide to bring it. Mosley's opponent landing an effective counterpunch right there. Resourceful 1-2 combo by Miguel Cotto.
Relax, relax, relax. You gotta relax. You gotta move out.
We got it.
Move, move, move. Breathe now.
All we need is
Breathe.
water up there, and that's it.
You good?
You don't need that. No, throw that away.
Listen, you need to move your head from side to side, okay? I want to see that head move more. Okay, listen. Body and head, body and head. Double up on your punch.
Start of round number 8. Mosley's in good position. If you look at your scorecard, Teddy, you've got him up slightly, but still a lot of this fight to go.
Yeah, you don't become a champion by just winning halfway through. That is the testing of a champion. That's the testing of a top professional fighter. Keep it up, keep that concentration.
Miguel Cotto's proving to be elusive. Did you see that? And for the second time tonight, he goes down. The question becomes, after that knockdown, and he has gotten up, how does he survive?
Joe, one of the ways he survives is if he's been taught. Have good habits, have good fundamentals been put there. You're going to find out right now, he needs them right now.
Cotto's, Teddy, this has got to drive his trainer crazy because he's leaving himself wide open with these sweeping shots.
Well, you talk about that old saying, leaving the barn door open, and the horses are going to go out. Well, guess what? The punches, sooner or later, they're going to come in.
The halfway point of round number 8. Big hook from Miguel Cotto. Cotto's really in position to control things in this fight if he can do what he did just there, and that's land a good, solid jab.
You're still not moving enough. Move, move.
He got hit right there, but he also gave one. Solid effort by Miguel Cotto. Comes right back at him with a left hand. And we come to the end of the round. In between rounds here, Mosley's eye is completely swollen shut. What would you be telling him?
Well, this is going to sound a little tiny harsh, but guess what? This is a tough business. I tell him, you have 2 eyes, right? Use the good one.
You can't let this guy be first. You can't be first. When he throws first, he's able to set that power shot.
Start of the round, but Teddy, it could be the end of the fight. He's been knocked down numerous times, including the last round.
You're probably right, Joe, but when things are darkest is when you find out what is special inside somebody, where they can go to a place you never expect them to be able to go to. Look at Archie Moore, Yvonne Durrell, years ago. Archie Moore was over 40 years old, in there with a 20-something-year-old Durrell. He was on the floor 3 times in the first round. He found a way to come back and knock him out in the 11th. Is this another one of those nights?
Good block by Miguel Cotto.
Come on, keep progress. Hey, You got some of that too. Let's go.
Cotto's so dangerous with that accuracy, a two-punch combination landing. Good block by Sugar Shane Mosley. Mosley's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also, it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
Oh, a big shot comes home for him. That was a big shot that Florida, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
Fight is over. Miguel Cotto's corner is already celebrating. His opponent unable to beat the count. I don't know why we're always so shocked, but we just are. You'd think we'd learn by now that anything can happen. Here's a fight that is clearly heading to a decision, and just like that, it's over by knockout.
Yeah, you need to go to sleep, take a sleeping pill, or do that. Stick your chin out, bang.
Yeah, good one for the fans. Glad you tuned in to see it with us. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas saying thanks for being with us. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and welcome to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. Scheduled for 12 rounds of welterweight action between Manny Pacquiao and Tim Bradley. Manny Pacquiao is assured that tonight is his night. That is as confident of a ring walk as you will ever see. Bradley's showing you that intensity that so many of the very best will display during a ring walk. Totally focused.
All right, fellas, let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up and let's go.
This is a 12-rounder. Here's round number 1. What power from that left hand of Pacquiao. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. Matchup tonight, power puncher against a guy who's well-conditioned. Now, early on, what do you look for in a matchup like that?
You want to make sure that if you're with the power puncher, you don't go out there chasing after the guy. You use all your tools. You use your jab, and you control him. You make him think about your power so he's not controlling rounds.
Look at that! The hook came home with ease. Reaching the halfway mark of this round. He is damaged badly there. He may hit the floor. Tim Bradley's hit by that power shot. Able to land another power shot early on here, Teddy. Does he have to worry about trying to keep up this pace?
No, I don't think so. If he keeps at this pace, he's not going to be around to worry.
Tim Bradley rocking the head of his opponent back. Tim Bradley's right hand did a nice job that time. That worked well for him. Right to the body.
That looked good. Do that one more time.
Manny Pacquiao's nailed by a huge up. Wow, nice flush left hand. Bradley's doing well here with that 2-punch combination. So we come to the end of the round, and clearly a confidence booster for this man. He got to his opponent. He was able to stun him. Teddy, when a fighter comes back after doing what he just did, do you see them almost light up, like get a little boost of energy because of that?
Yeah, it does build your confidence a little bit. You know, it makes you feel more secure. I can control this man. I had my way.
Hands up. Don't worry now. I just need you to focus. Keep your hands up and keep working that jab, okay?
Bradley's legs are just fine, thank you. That was the big question. In the last round, he was damaged, but here a fresh start.
You know, Joe, we talk about having a good chin all the time, being able to shake off a good blow, but this is part of having a good chin, being able to recover after being shaken out, after the round before.
He got all into that one. That was a solid uppercut. Manny Pacquiao with a big left hand. A little head hunting with the right. Wow, is he defensively sound. Tim Bradley, that was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now. Expect him to clinch. Pacquiao, and banging away he goes. Tim Bradley's on the canvas. He went down hard there. Up he gets.
And if he wants to stay up, he's going to have to grab on, kill a little time.
Pacquiao's putting forth that hard work he did in training camp there, landing a crisp combination. Nice solid left hand scored by Manny Pacquiao. Right to the head with that right. Manny Pacquiao stunned. Wow, both guys have gotten to the other here.
Hey, hands up, come on.
How about that left hand? Good clean shot, returning fire. Well done by Manny Pacquiao. Huge left hand from Pacquiao. Wow, impactful short hook got to him that time. That's not going to be easy to survive. A very fan-friendly round, but a headache for the judges. How do you possibly score that round when each man was able to hurt the other?
Well, this is where you have to be a good judge. You have to be a professional judge. You have to use the information that's there. Who won the spots of the round before they each hurt each other, and who hurt the other guy a little more.
How you doing? Keep your hands up. Don't worry now, right? I just need you to focus and keep your hands up. Keep working the jab, okay? Double up the jab and just keep moving. You okay? Good. I need you to use your feet, all right? Move around.
A new round underway here. Bradley's hoping that he doesn't make a defensive flaw like he did in the last round. That cost him a knockdown.
See, that's where another set of eyes come in. That's where you depend on your corner. They're calm enough. They can see something that you didn't see, as hopefully the corner has told him what he did wrong.
A headshot blocked. Manny Pacquiao's on the wrong end of a razor-sharp hook. He tried to nab him up top, but was unable to connect. Good biting. Tim Bradley's hurt from that. Oh, he's hurt right there. He is hurt. You know, his opponent's doing a good job of just being patient. Wow! And he crashes to the canvas once again. He's gotten up before. What about this time? Hard to prepare for a situation like this, but many do. He's been down, now he's got to survive.
So that's where you're wrong. It's not hard to prepare, it's a must to prepare. If you're a trainer, that's what you do in the gym. You teach a guy, if you're in this situation, this is what you do. You grab on, you move your head, you survive.
Pacquiao's missing the mark by a mile. That just was nowhere to be found. Bradley's punches just don't look like what they should look like right now, Teddy. I know he's thrown a lot early on here, but there's no oomph on them.
Well, that's the other side of it. There's always a flip side to a coin, and the flip side here in the boxing ring, yeah, he threw a lot of punches, but they didn't affect the guy. Right now, I think he's giving in a little bit.
Solid left.
Hands up, champ.
Good block by Manny Pacquiao.
I don't know what to say. Just keep it up. Just keep it up. That's it now, all right? It's nice workout. It's okay. It's okay. It's all right now. I need you to move this round, all right? Now move. Now he's coming in, swinging. Now he thinks you're still hurting. He's gonna look to finish you off.
Well, start around number 4, a chance to look at Teddy's scorecard and get his insight. I like what I see out of Manny Pacquiao right now. This is it right here. This is the way he should be defensively. You see the Pac-Man. He's got that nice, tight defense. He's not letting anybody get inside there. Bradley's coming out here after being knocked down in the previous round. How important is it for him to be cautious here, to make sure that he does have his legs underneath him?
You know, it's a little bit of a double-edged sword there, Joe, because if you're too cautious, hey, your opponent, he reads it. You're not in that ring alone, you know, and then he's going to get more aggressive. So you want to go out there, maybe feint him a little bit. Let him think you're okay. Let him think you want to go after him. Let him think you want to engage a little bit, and then wind up boxing, staying on the outside, buying some time.
Able to land the hook to the head. He missed with that headshot. Tim Bradley's the kind of boxer that wants to do just that. Find the target, get the combination working, land both punches. Wow, a big flush blow, the left hand by Manny Pacquiao.
Come on, punch, punch, punch.
He didn't see that left hand, and it got to him badly. He should really tie up now.
Let's go, champ. Move, get out of there. Get out of here.
And round 4 comes to an end.
Okay.
Bradley's ability to get to his man paid off well there. He damaged him in that round.
Okay, breathe now. Deep breath, deep breath. Holy shit, you are in control of this fight, man. Don't get careless out there, right? Just keep boxing smart. All night long, this is your fight.
Back to fight action as a new round is underway. Of course, in that last round, it was fairly one-sided. He was hit pretty hard, and now he has to overcome that here.
Yeah, you don't have to be Notre Dame to know that. I mean, everybody saw, you know, he got staggered, his knees buckled, did a little dance there. But what you have to really know now is know why you got hit and correct that immediately.
You know, many times we talk about the fact that, hey, at least he's throwing punches, but that's all you can say in this case because he's not landing many of these.
No, they're being blocked or they're missing. They're definitely not landing clean, and you have to give credit to the other fighter being that good defensively.
Nice work. Uppercut. Uppercut.
Scores big with the hook to the head. Fires off that hook. Big shot. How is this going to go on? Once again, he hits the deck.
Well, he's getting practice at it, so he might figure it out.
The fight is over. Tim Bradley's a knockout victim. He couldn't beat the count. And just as we expected, a close-the-show finish by Manny Pacquiao. That's what he can do. Just like that, the fight is over. Don't blink, we always say.
No, the national anthem was longer.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great evening. Hi, everybody. I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas. Good evening and welcome to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for our main event of the evening. Great atmosphere here tonight. You talk to everybody ringside and they expect this one to be a barn burner. Winky Wright's almost giving you the feeling here that he's completely indifferent to all the pressure. I mean, this is a guy that's been there, done that, and he couldn't care less about the pressures that are in front of him. Hopkins is coming down to the ring right now. Not seeing much personality out of this ring walk.
Okay, guys. We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Well, they're scheduled to go to full 12 here tonight. Round one now underway. Teddy, most ringside experts feel that this is very much going to be a tactical fight.
Yeah, both these guys throw punches like they're paying for them. And guess what? They're both cheapskates.
Huge left hand from right. Well, Teddy, here in this matchup, two guys who tend to go the distance. What do we look for early?
You know, I'm looking to see who can be more consistent in just one area. Who uses their jab a little bit steadier.
Hopkins' right hand working well that time. He scored well. You see him holding on. Hopkins is able to land a good, solid left hand. Hits him in the mug with the right. Wow, what an uppercut. Winky right, all right with that hook. Good, solid right hand lands.
Hold on to it.
Hey, I know he's not in great shape, but he's doing a... There it is! Oh, this is going to be close. He may be able to survive the round, but he has gone down now. Just a flash knockdown there, Teddy.
Yeah, I think he's okay. He looks clear-headed. His legs are okay. Now it's just a matter of making sure that he understands why he got caught.
Good block by Winky right. End of the round there. A round in which we did see the knockdown. And Teddy, when a fighter comes back to the corner, having just been floored, typically, how are they acting? What are you seeing out of that?
Just imagine you just walked into a room and somebody hit you from behind. You dropped. You're afraid to go in that room again. So put a light on in that room and explain to him why he got dropped. He will not be afraid to go back in that room.
I want you to pick his jabs. When he throws a jab, parry it away.
Well, he got caught by a lucky punch in that last round. It did do some damage, but now you can tell he's right back where he wants to be, fresh and ready as we start this round.
I don't take lightly when a guy gets dropped, but you know what? I think he was more embarrassed than he was hurt.
Committing to the work downstairs with the left. Dismisses his opponent's headshot. At this stage of a fight, Teddy, these very early moments, how much in your training career will you stress to a guy to try to go to the body?
Very much, because it sets up things later on, and it takes away things that he's trying to do. You know, he's trying to move his upper body. You go downstairs, takes a lot of that away.
Wright's effort has been admirable, but I don't think he's getting the results he would like to get here. He's tiring himself.
Yeah, what I think is starting to happen here, Joe, we saw him throwing a lot of punches, but not real effective punches. I'm wondering now, he's ahead right now in this part of the fight, but I'm wondering if he's getting discouraged because it didn't have the effect on his opponent he wanted it to.
Must be the punch of the day, but Wright's hurt bad by a right hand. Good work with the combinations there. Bernard Hopkins is now really on target. Winky Wright's left landing well. Look at this, another power punch able to land. We're early on in this fight. He's going for it.
Yeah, you wonder if he's got a car waiting outside.
Piercing jab. Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
Side to side, all right? Keep moving. Now don't let him get that power shot off, all right? Now listen, you need to keep moving out there.
It's like a whole new fighter out there. Look at him as we start this round. Remember what happened to him in the last round. Now he's up on his toes.
Yeah, well, remember what happened to him in the last round. That's what we say, but he doesn't say that. He's putting that out. He's putting it into the rearview mirror. He's going forward down the road with a lot of hope, a lot of vigor, a lot of confidence.
Come on, come on. Side to side.
Goes up top with a right hand. And now you see the southpaw pulling the trigger with the straight left. Bernard Hopkins is giving his opponent headaches here now. He's throwing punches, but he's able to block them away.
That's okay, that's all right. Now pay him back. Go pay him back.
And he just holds on there. See, the defense pays off as he gets rid of that downstairs. Wright's doing a really good job of being defensively sound, of being patient, and waiting for that golden opportunity for some offense to come in the mix.
Well, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting for a mistake to be made. You know, he wants a lead out of his opponent right now so he can make a miss and bang, come right back with that hook.
Look at that combination by Winky Wright.
Hey, keep your hands up.
Bernard Hopkins is right hand short. Oh, he's solid. Can he get up from this? He's done it before, but can he get up from a second time down? Stopping this fight. Winky Wright's night has ended early here. Unable to go the distance, he couldn't rise up and beat the count. And just like that, Hopkins' thunder rains down on him with a knockout victory.
Well, one of Einstein's theories was E equals mass times speed. This was fist, hits chin, and out he goes.
Thanks for being with us, everybody. For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night. Good evening, I'm Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for a much-anticipated main event. This should be a really good matchup here tonight. All that energy that we saw, it almost boiled over at the weigh-in yesterday. Now it gets to explode here in the ring. Sugar Ray Robinson's giving us one of those attitudes like, hey, it's just another day at the office. I know exactly what I'm about to do. Roy Jones Jr.'s poise is one of those things that cannot be denied. This is a very confident fighter.
Okay, guys, we went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's touch gloves.
Round 1 of 12. Off to the side, a little swing and a miss going upstairs. Robinson's done a good job there offensively scoring with that left hand. It's hard to touch Roy Jones Jr. with a clean glove. But if he can, his opponent does have power.
Yes, he does have power, and he has a chance to catch Roy. And Roy gives you this chance, clean. Because Roy will make you miss, but he'll do it naked. He'll do it with his hands down. If you catch him, bang.
Sugar Ray Robinson's hit by a big left hand. Good flush shot upstairs. Roy able to block that punch. Went to the body there, but unable to connect. Halfway through this round here.
I shake it off.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. And right from the start, he's throwing the power punches and landing them.
I think he has a date, and he wants to get to it.
Sugar Ray with a great uppercut there. Left hand came after the jab. Oh, that's a big hook right there. And he just turns that hook up top, and it does damage. Solid left hand to the head. Jones is making for a tough target there. He gets away from that punch. Last 10 seconds of this first round. Robinson's armor penetrated that time with a hook to the body. End of the round there. He was able to stun his opponent. Teddy, when you're training a guy that's coming off a round where he just got to his man, what do you do? Do you say, hey, I saw that, and here's how you did it? How do you approach that?
Well, you want to make sure you remind him exactly what you're talking about, how he set it up. Don't think about just a big punch that landed. Remember how you got to that point.
Okay? Slip his punch, then throw it straight right down the middle. Your jab works good when you use it. You don't use it enough. Jab, jab.
So this round is underway, and what a difference a break makes for him. Look at how Sugar Ray Robinson was rocked. Solid, big body shot floors him. Somehow, some way, he's going to continue on here.
And if he's going to stay in this fight, now he's got to avoid his opponent like the Black Plague.
You see, he comes over the top with that right hand, a real solid shot. A flush hook scores well for him. Jones is sitting back right now, Teddy, and looking for that counterpunch opportunity, isn't he?
Yeah, that's exactly what he's doing. He's waiting, you know, he sees that his opponent is in his armory, so to speak. You know, he's in his castle. He's getting him to come out of his castle. He wants him to come out of his castle, so now he can attack.
Halfway through round number 2. Teddy, you can try to put a label on Roy Jones Jr., but I don't know that you can necessarily classify him as any one style of boxing.
No, he's a guy that breaks the rule book. He would drive traditional trainers batsy. I mean, they would get nuts because he does everything you're not supposed to do. He pulls back from punches instead of slipping them. He drops his hands instead of keeping his hands up. He dares you to make a mistake, and he dares you to catch him while he's making mistakes. If there's ever a guy that you could compare him to, I would say a little bit to Muhammad Ali. And Muhammad Ali was the engineer. He was the pioneer of making wrong right.
That's as good as it gets right there. A crushing uppercut by Sugar Ray Robinson. And this round comes to an end. Jones has got to feel great right now. He just scored a knockdown. Now he's got all this confidence that could carry him through.
Yeah, he has to watch he doesn't get careless. So he has plenty of confidence. If he walks in a little reckless now, that confidence could go right down the drain.
Right, move. Okay, keep moving. Breathe now, breathe. You good? We can recoup from that.
I wonder if those 60 seconds were enough, Teddy. He was knocked down in that last round. Now he's right back out there.
That 60 seconds has been enough for fighters in his position before. This sport's been around way over 100 years. It's up to him to do the things he needs to do early on in this round.
And now he brings the left hand upstairs. And now he's targeting upstairs. Very accurate with the overhand right. Scores up top with a left. Able to cover up along the belt line, blocks that one. Jones has been stunned. Robinson's landing a combination here. That's what he does when he's at his very best. Somehow he's avoiding going down here. All of a sudden, some good defense after a lack of it cost him. Doubles up the jab to the head. He's showing what a skilled fighter he is with this counterpunching. Nice, sharp, fundamentally sound hook right there, and it served him well. He took a go of it to the body, but came up empty. It's much too early for him to be hearing this kind of analysis, but it's true. Roy Jones Jr.'s punches right now are slowing down. He's tired.
Yeah, and I'm wondering if he's mentally tired, he's discouraged, or physically he didn't put the work in.
And now you can see him utilizing the jab.
You know, a lot of times you see a guy on the outside bouncing around, staying away. You understand the use of a jab. But when you're coming forward, you have to come forward with a cover. And that jab, that's the cover.
And the bell rings, signifying the end of the round.
It's your fight. Don't get lazy out there, all right? Don't get lazy. You're winning this fight.
You're doing fine. He's just beating you to the punch, that's all. You need to throw more. If you're not punching, he is. Listen, you're not working. You're not working on anything we work on.
Well, with 3 rounds complete here, it's worth a look at Teddy's scorecard to see where he sees it. Robinson's keeping his guard up very, very well. Teddy, does it help to have the speed that he has?
Yeah, sure. Anytime you have speed and you can put it into the equation where whatever you're doing, it has to be technically right, but now you put speed, you're doing it even better. You're doing it at a higher level.
Robinson's absorbing a hook. You see how he timed that overhand right after blocking the shot. Robinson's hurt by a superb hook to the head. A well-targeted hook from Sugar Ray Robinson that time. How about a return to sender with the left hand? Throws a counter punch there.
Looking good.
Well, here he is, Teddy. Roy Jones Jr. coming off of an amateur career that everybody knows about. I don't care if you're a boxing fan or not, because of what happened in the 1988 Olympic Games when he was absolutely robbed of a gold medal.
It actually changed the scoring system, the rules of how they went about the Olympic amateur scoring. They instituted a new program because of that terrible robbery. But you know what? We look at the negative. I'll tell you the positive. That stays with you. Stay with Holyfield when he did not get a chance to get his gold medal in the Olympics, when he was disqualified, where a lot of people thought he should have been disqualified. It has stayed with Jones. It has made him become a top pro. It has been a memory that has burned in his consciousness.
Jones is missing punches. I mean, there's just no way to sugarcoat it. His accuracy isn't there.
And there's a reason for it, Joe. His punches are the wide variety. And wide punches, guess what? They don't find the mark. They're not accurate.
All right, all right. You are dominating this fight. Keep it up. Just keep doing what you're doing.
Another round, and if it keeps up with the rest of them, it'll be closely contested and hard to score. Teddy, what would you recommend based on what we're seeing here tonight?
Well, 2 aspirin and then go, oh no, actually I would say a little counterpunching would be just what the doctor ordered.
That's a better prescription for him. Ray Robinson with a big, he falls victim to that big hook. Got to be accurate to send the combination to the body, and he does that. I like this out of Roy. Now, this is the Roy Jones Jr. that was forged in the country. Roy Jones Jr.'s big shot he just scored with. Remember earlier, he was on the canvas. Now he's looking down on his opponent.
And we thought it was a bad thing earlier for him. It turned out to be a bad thing for his opponent because he got careless here.
Roy Jones Jr. finds himself down, but not necessarily out as he rises up to fight on. 90 seconds to go here in this round. Targeting that head with the combination punching. Needs to improve that accuracy. Missed with the headshot.
Get after him!
Robinson's nailed by a hook. Crashes home with a hook. And now he scores with that left to the body. Robinson's timing with his head movement has been ideal. We have not seen his opponent being able to land anything clean up top tonight.
No, because his opponent is not making the proper adjustments. You know, when the head is moving, the body's still there. You can't catch the head, Go downstairs to the body. You paralyze that head. You start to take that movement away. Before you know it, the guy's not quite as elusive.
Control of this fight. So, he's tired.
Throw punches, okay? Don't walk into him without throwing a punch. Listen.
The start of the 6th round. Roy Jones Jr.'s in a tough spot here. 60 seconds. That's Sugar Ray Robinson's legs look shaky. Big shot there. Once again, he goes down. Can he survive this? Sugar Ray Robinson's unable to get up and continue on. The beauty of this game, it doesn't matter how much you're losing by, you can always pull it out. Such is the case, Teddy. He was down on your scorecard. He's a knockout winner.
Yeah, it doesn't matter really what's going on in front of you. It matters what's going on inside of you. He never gave up on himself, as you just said, and this is the result.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you next time. Hi, everybody. So glad you're with us. Joe Tessitore alongside Teddy Atlas, and we welcome you to the New York Arena in Midtown Manhattan. Our main event should be a good one tonight. 12 rounds among heavyweights. Boy, and we expect this to be a big night of action. We spoke with both fighters yesterday. Fireworks anticipated here tonight. Let's see. George Foreman's approaching the ring now. And this ring walk can tell you so much. Look at the focus on his face. Muhammad Ali's on his way to the ring right now, and you can see how excited he is for this one. Lots of confidence.
Remember, guys, obey my commands at all times. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch him up.
The opening bell of this scheduled 12-rounder here. A much-anticipated fight. Round one underway. Well, we've been waiting all week to call this one. Teddy, what kind of fight are you expecting?
Well, the kind of guys that they get insulted if you miss them, Joe.
Range! Range!
Flush right hand to the head. If you are the fighter with the lower stamina, and you know it, going up against a guy who can really go the distance, how do you go after it right from the gate?
Well, I don't know that you go after it right from the gate, because then you're basically telling your opponent, I have no chance. I'm desperate. I think you go out there looking like you're ready to go the distance. Maybe he'll start to slow things down a little bit and worry about the late rounds himself.
And coming upon the halfway mark of this 3-minute round. There's the old 1-2. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. He brings an uppercut that really does damage there. Ali's defense did a good job there, able to avoid that punch. George Foreman's rip to the head. Snapping jab by George Foreman. That's a solid right hand by Muhammad Ali. Foreman's on the bad end of a big hook upstairs. This round comes to an end. A round in which this fighter threw a lot of punches, didn't land a lot of punches. I'll tell you, what advice can you give to him if you're the trainer?
Well, first of all, deal with the psychological part. Joe, don't forget, 75% of this game is psychological. Don't let him get discouraged, because even though he's not going to say nothing, in his head, he's starting to get discouraged. Just say to him, hey, listen, you're going to catch him. Let's shorten him up a little bit. And you know what? He's moving his head, so go to the body. Because now you're going to hit him a little in the body, because the body's not moving.
Here we go. Round two is underway. Super three-punch combination by Muhammad Ali. A well-placed left hand up top. Now his opponent got away from that uppercut. Oh, and he's got something for him himself, and it's a left hand. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head. A hammering hook to the head by George Foreman. Well, he goes to the gut with a right hand. And now he's targeting upstairs. Turns over that hook upstairs. Another huge shot comes in early on in this fight from him.
Well, he understood that his opponent, Joe, was a slow starter. He's jumping right on him, taking advantage.
A good counter punch by George Foreman. Not hitting his mark there, going upstairs. You know, we're early in this fight, but Foreman's energy may come into question soon. He's throwing a lot of punches there. Wow, no doubt about it, affected by that right hand. If I were him, I'd be hanging on a little bit here.
Nice.
Oh, and he returns fire with a left hand. Quick snapping hook, and it does damage. Rushing blow from Muhammad Ali. Very nice work to the head. The right hand landed. Ali's got that look. He's got that look like, hey, I know exactly why I had success in that last round. He was able to stun his man, Teddy.
Yeah, you can see that confidence, that body language. Now it's up to an adjustment from his opponent.
Okay, listen to me. When he misses you with a punch, counter. Counter.
He seems fully recovered to me. Here we are, the start of a new round, and a fighter that got tagged hard in the last round seems as fresh as could be.
Well, when you push a fighter, when you push a human being to a dark place, that's when you're going to find out what's right inside of them, what's great inside of them. And he's responding just that way.
Good right hand. Covers up nicely, gets rid of his opponent's body shot. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Coming to the halfway point of this third round. Good defense, just covering up down low. Oh, he is stunned. He could go down.
Move! No need to be on.
Boy, he was damaged, but now he's defending himself well. He's committing to the work downstairs. He puts forth a right hand. This is what Ali has proven through the years. He can handle his opponent's punch. He seems to be back.
One of his greatest attributes, that chin.
Scores well to the head with the right hand. Last 10 seconds of round number 3. Zones in on that overhand right. Scored well up top.
Get caught up. You're getting caught up and fighting his way. You're fighting his fight. Focus for me.
Listen, I don't want to see you against the ropes. As soon as you feel ropes, move out.
Ali's out in front as we take a look at Teddy's scorecard for the first time tonight, but they're still in a mode of just feeling each other out. Neither man has taken control of this bout so far. Good block by George. Oh, you see him with the left of the head there? Good flush shot by Muhammad Ali. Able to block that away. It was targeted for his head. Look at Muhammad Ali and his ability to avoid punches here. He's got it every which way. He's slick, he's smooth, he blocks and parries. Good defense. Really good job by Ali. Halfway through round number 4. Really frustrating his opponent now. Ali's so defensively sound, it doesn't make for an easy target.
No, it doesn't, and it makes for a very frustrating night for his opponent. I see his opponent now, if you notice, he's getting a little tentative. He's afraid to let the punches go because when he misses, he's worried he's going to leave an opening.
Foreman's hit by a right. Oh, and there you go. What a hook to the body, and he is down and in bad shape. But he's going to continue on, beating the count. Oh, that's good stuff. Firing right back with one of his own. Good work by George Foreman.
some of that too. Let's go.
Last 10 seconds.
Oh, keep your feet moving.
You think back to George Foreman and his early days, and I think one of the visions that most fans remember is holding that tiny little American flag in the Mexico City Olympic Games in 1968 after claiming gold.
You know, that's an interesting point because Foreman's not known as a guy with great personality. You know, he's a guy who's a disdainful looking guy. You know, he's a guy that kind of reminds you almost of a Sonny Liston. He tries to intimidate you. He does intimidate you with his power, with his size. But at that moment, he showed that he has personality, that it's inside him.
Start of a new round, and it seems like a whole new man. Hard to believe that this is the fighter that was just knocked down in the last round.
Well, he's got some of those great recovery skills, kind of like Arturo Gatti used to always have. You know, he was a guy that he could be battered, he could look like he was barely hanging on, and then all of a sudden the next round, he looked good to go.
Teddy, when you've been in the corner in your career and you have a charge who is not making a lot of contact, what do you tell him?
The first thing I tell him, Joe, is shorten up your punches a little bit. The other thing I tell him is he's making you miss, so you know what? Feint him a little bit. Get a false move out of him. Get a premature move. And when he moves, then time him. Now you're going to catch him.
And now we got a fight. He fires back a right hand of his own. Halfway into round number 5 here.
Hey, keep your hands up.
Muhammad Ali with the hook.
Keep moving.
Fires off the hook. Look at that. How about that left right there? Oh! Oh, and now the real test. Can he get up after going down a second time? Foreman's back up on his feet. What will he look like in the next few moments of this fight? That's the big question.
Focus, focus.
Up top with the right hand. And round 5 comes to an end. Ali's corner is like a congratulatory receiving line right now. They're just thrilled with what went down in that last round as he scored the knockdown.
You don't need that. No, throw that away.
Don't stand toe-to-toe with this guy. Yeah, keep your distance, all right?
We got it.
Listen, he's done. He is done. I want you to double up that jab and then finish him off with the hook, okay?
You don't
1,
need
1,
that.
2.
Throw that away.
He has a new round in front of him, but I don't know that there's any new hope. He's been down numerous times tonight, including that last round.
You never know what a person's capable of when they're pushed to the brink. But this would be very unlikely. It would be spectacular.
1, 2. Keep your head moving.
Do you see any way in which he can take his opponent's aggression and turn it against him?
Yeah, the perfect way. I mean, boxing 101, counterpunching. You got a guy coming at you, no better way than to change his mind. Make him miss, make him pay.
Little head knocking with that right hand. Little double jab to the head. Foreman's left working well that time.
focus, relax.
Big shot comes crashing home. Can he beat the count? I don't think so here, Teddy.
Now I know where they got that saying, falling like a sack of potatoes.
The fight. Ali's opponent is floored. A knockout victory. Boy, was that impressive. Muhammad Ali's power that we saw throughout the night, building a lead on your scorecard, now ends the night with a knockout victory.
And it begins the next night, the next dawn, the dawn of the new beginning. More money. Knockouts bring money.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. That does it ringside. We'll see you soon. Good evening, everybody. Glad you've made the decision to be with us. Alongside Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore, and we're glad to be bringing you action and welcoming you to the New York City Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for a much-anticipated main event. 12 rounds in the heavyweight division between Vladimir Klitschko and the real deal, Evander Holyfield. Vladimir Klitschko is showing no concern for what's about to happen. This is a guy that is just relaxed and calm as could be for the task at hand as he makes his way down to the ring. Evander Holyfield's got a target on his opponent. From the moment he steps out of that locker room to every step he takes during this ring walk, you can see exactly what's in his scope.
All right, gentlemen. Protect yourselves at all times. Let's touch them up.
Just the opening round of 12 scheduled for tonight's bout. Vladimir Klitschko is not one-dimensional at all. He's got every weapon on offense. That time he showed us the uppercut. Committing to the body work now. He lands the right hand.
If the low stamina fighter does not get rid of a high stamina fighter in the early going of a fight, what can he possibly do to try and secure himself a win?
Well, one thing he's going to do is grab a lot on the inside and keep it slow. Really not allow the pace to get away from him.
That's a fierce left hand that landed by Vladimir Klitschko. Halfway through round number 1. Accurate uppercut after taking a shot of his own. Blocks the headshot. He needs to improve the accuracy a little bit. That was comical by Evander Holyfield. Huge right hand from Holyfield.
Hook up the jab.
He's got his guard up really well. That he is not in good shape. He could be on the deck in moments. Evander Holyfield's defense penetrated by a well-targeted uppercut. Final 10 seconds of round number 1. Nice work to the midsection with the left. I think you can just sense right away that strategy is going to be key here. This isn't going to be some wild type brawl. This is going to be a very technical, strategic type fight.
Absolutely, Joe. Each guy waiting for the other one to make the first mistake.
All right, breathe. Deep breath. Get some water. You good? You all right? Now breathe for me. Good. Now listen. You threw a wide punch out there and he caught you.
You don't need that.
Tighten up your...
Holyfield's bounce is back in his step. The start of a new round, coming off a round in which he really took some punishment.
Well, that's what being in great shape will do for you. Also, great experience where he's been through these things before and he's not panicking.
They trade shots. He comes back with a right hand. Evander Holyfield's blocking ability is doing well for him there.
Give me your quick scouting report on Vladimir Klitschko.
Oh, a guy who controls range. You know, a guy who creates bad neighborhoods. You know, he stands on the outside and he says, okay, go through this bad neighborhood to get to me. And somebody's going to hit you with something.
Body shot lands. It was the right. And now a well-placed hook to the head.
Get out of the way from those punches. Move your head.
Halfway through this round, good defense upstairs to stay away from that offensive assault. A knifing left hand by Vladimir Klitschko. Comes with the right. Holyfield's showing us that his legs may not be completely underneath him the way he wants them to be after being stunned earlier. He's really hanging on in there. He's tying up a lot.
Yeah, but he's being allowed to. I have to say that right now as a trainer, that he's allowed to do that. His opponent should not cooperate with him. He should take a little step back and make sure he takes advantage. Don't let him tie up.
You can almost see it just by the way a fighter sits down on their stool at the end of a round. As we come to the end of this round, you can tell that he's full of confidence and he can't wait to get right back out there and continue doing what he was doing.
Well, you're right. The first thing that I notice is his back's not leaning against the corner pad. You know, that's a defeated fighter. That's a fighter. He don't want to go back. Something bad happened to him. You know, he's leaning back like that. You have to pick him up from the stool. He's got all his weight forward. He can't wait to get going. You know that he's positive. You know that he had a good round.
And round number 3 is underway.
Watch that!
Vladimir Klitschko's off mark all night long. And Teddy, he's getting tired just missing punches.
Well, this is a good example. You know, we know what happens when they land, but this is a good example of what happens when they don't land. Sometimes you get a little discouraged.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Nice block. Vladimir Klitschko, of course, in the prime of his career as a reigning heavyweight champion, #1 heavyweight of the world for many recent years. Teddy, it's so interesting. People talk about the American heavyweight scene being down. Yet all you have to do is go across the pond and see what a superstar Klitschko is in Europe.
Yeah, well, a lot of the Europeans have come over here and they've dominated, especially in the heavyweight division. There's no doubt about that. I look at it a little bit comparable to the NBA. You get a lot of Europeans come over to the NBA. They might not be as good athletically, but they're real solid with the fundamentals of the game. They know how to play the game. They know how to shoot. They know how to play defense. All those aspects. Well, the Russians, the Europeans, they come over here with good amateur backgrounds, and it's really serving them, and it has served Klitschko.
To the head he goes with a left hand.
Stay away from him. Keep throwing that jab. Don't look for just big punches, okay? Use your speed. Double up your punches. I want to see combos.
Oh, look at me. This is yours. You hear me? This is your fight. Keep it up. Keep scoring points. Just keep throwing punches. You need to capitalize on his miss.
Our first chance to take a look at Teddy's scorecard here as round number 4 is underway. Vladimir Klitschko's showing that walking stick right now, utilizing the jab. He just missed that shot up top. Oh, good exchange there. Frustrating his opponent with great defense. Keeps his hands up. That was a left hand that came raining in on him. He does not look good right now. Expect him to clinch. Good looking right hand after he got hit. And you see what he can do when he sends that right to the head.
Come on, kid, focus. You're not focusing.
Little head hunting with the left. Staying away from those headshots with his defense up top.
Keep moving, keep moving.
Good smooth work by Vladimir Klitschko. That's classic counterpunching.
Yeah, what he did was he pulled that right shoulder back. You know, he just pulled it back, gave him the left shoulder, and then gave him the right hand.
Head movement. All right, breathe. Good. Deep breath. Deep breath. Get some water in you. You're good. You all right? You okay, right? Breathe for me. Now listen, you threw a wide punch and he caught you. You know, tighten up your punches, all right?
You're fighting this fight. You're fighting on the inside with this guy. I want you to use the ring and keep your distance.
Holyfield's opponent is not seeing the damaged goods he was opposite of in the last round. This is a different fighter starting this round right here.
Teddy, there are opportunities that are here for him, aren't there?
Yeah, counterpunch opportunities, because he's got an opponent who's walking in a little bit. Now he has a chance to start to chuck something back at him a little.
Good right hand by Vladimir Klitschko. Good flush shot upstairs.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
So the game plan for Vladimir Klitschko doesn't change much. Another good, solid shot to the head.
And the game plan, you're right, is consistent. Set up by that jab once again.
Still plenty of time to work here in round number 5. Minute and a half to go.
Keep moving. Keep moving.
Tried to land that upstairs and was off the mark. Fine work with the left hand. He landed well by Evander Holyfield. A little head hunting with the right. Not able to land the headshot.
Finish with the hook. That's it.
Final 10 seconds of this 5th round. Banking away a body shot with the right hand. I like the way he looked at the end of that round. It looks like he's gaining some momentum here. Good competitive fight, and I do believe that he's up on the scorecards.
Yeah, I have it the same way.
Let's go. What are you waiting for? You want this fight? There you go. Then let's get moving out there. This guy's gonna win this fight. If you don't take control, son, you need to take control.
Back to live action now in what has been a closely contested fight. One of those fights that somebody is still waiting to break through and be a difference maker in. How about that left hand?
Focus.
Right to the head with that right. Evander Holyfield with the big uppercut. Solid straight right hand. Evander Holyfield's got to figure out a way to do something different here. I mean, I know he's committed to being a counterpuncher, but right now he's giving rounds away.
Yeah, he is, because he's waiting for things to happen that are not happening. You know, he's laying back, he's waiting for the guy to walk in. See, to be a good counterpuncher, an effective counterpuncher, guy has to come close to you. But his opponent's staying at a distance. He's not giving him anything to counter.
Big shot, the left crashed home. And now there's the hook by Vladimir Klitschko. Good work that time. A clean shot lands upstairs by Evander Holyfield. Good snapping jab.
That's what you need to get inside. Hey, Joe, if you're going to rob a bank, you need a smoke screen so the guards don't see you coming. You want to get inside? Use a jab.
Final 10 seconds.
Stay away from that power hand, okay? Keep circling away from that power hand. I need you to keep moving side to side, all right? Just keep moving. Don't let him get that power shot. Now listen, you need to keep moving out there.
Listen, I don't want to see you against the ropes. As soon as you feel ropes, move out.
And we are underway for what is the second half of this fight. Who knows what we're in store for? All that size, all that leverage, and that pure athleticism of Vladimir Klitschko, and it comes in the form of the left hand that time. Teddy, he did a smart thing right there. Just created enough space and then landed the counterpunch.
Looked like the will of the wisp, the old great Willie Pep. Made him miss, made him pay.
Good job snapping out that jab.
You know, if you're watching Muhammad Ali, you know you need a jab to move on the outside. But if you're coming forward, you need a jab, and there's proof of it.
Vladimir Klitschko's been able to avoid having any of his opponent's headshots landing flush.
And what his opponent has to do, Joe, is make an adjustment. Well, we used to tell the fighters, when a guy's elusive, like this fighter is right now, you have to shorten your punches up. Shorten them up a little bit, have less space to travel. They have a better chance of getting to that elusive target.
Pulls the trigger right away with the left hand after getting tagged himself. Vladimir Klitschko's almost out of it there. He was stunned. Stunned, but all of a sudden now surviving.
Keep moving, keep moving.
10 seconds to go in the seventh. And round 7 comes to an end.
Oh, this guy. Keep your distance, all right? He's almost done. You had him that round. You're in control. Next round, let's keep busy.
You got to land a big punch now. No doubt about it. You are losing this fight. You need to throw and land a big shot.
Evander Holyfield's trying to get back in this fight now as we start round number 8. He started fine, but I think the last few rounds, as your scorecard shows us, he's given way a little bit. His opponent's gaining some momentum.
Yeah, I know this is going to sound a little crazy, Joe, but he's thinking too much. It was a close fight, and, you know, he was starting to think about strategy, what I should do. While he was thinking, guess what? The other guy was punching.
Vladimir Klitschko's opponent's probably looking at him right now saying, wow, you're not changing anything up. You know, he got to him moments ago. Now he's got the same style that he's looking at again.
Yeah, but he got to him moments ago. Got to him one time. I think right now it's too early to all of a sudden throw everything out the window. But look for an adjustment if things don't change. If he can't get away from those punches, if he keeps having problems, he gets stunned again, then you might have to look for a change. You might have to make a change if you're going to survive.
Distance, such a key factor always, Teddy, when it comes to defense. With his good foot movement, he's been keeping that distance. His opponent, how does he close that gap properly?
Well, first of all, he's got to use his jab to close it because he's getting picked off coming in. He's getting pot shotted. So he's got to have something coming at his opponent that keeps him distracted. Use that jab. Now, don't use it conventionally, Joe. You're jabbing at the head, you're not finding nothing. You're just finding space. So jab a little lower. Drop the sights a little bit. Jab at his chest. Just so you touch something, and then you can work your way in. You can start to find them a little.
A well-targeted jab that time. Nice strike after catching one by Vladimir Klitschko. Both men digging in with uppercuts. Last 10 seconds of the 8th round. Jab right hand. This has been a hotly contested war throughout, and you just have a sense that it's going to end at any moment in these later rounds.
Yeah, these guys are not saving anything. They're going for broke right from the beginning.
Keep this fight in the center of the ring, okay? Easy. Hurt. Keep on it.
The 9th round is here. Nice block that time. It was intended to the head. That's a well-scored left hand by Vladimir Klitschko. Holyfield's been able to let loose. He's throwing punches. He's just not landing enough of them.
Well, he's throwing them from a little too far away. He's not getting into that punching chamber. He's starting to launch him just a little too soon, and his opponent is warned.
He's tired.
90 seconds into the 9th round. Final chance, last 10 seconds of round 9.
Keep working the body.
And that's the end of round 9. Holyfield's putting forth an effort, but he's not being effective in that regard.
No, he's not. He's not landing when he needs to land. And it kind of reminds, he's a banger too. He can punch a little. It reminds me of an old saying that a trainer once told me. It doesn't mean anything to have a big punch. It's kind of like having a military weapon, a bomb. What good is it if you don't have a missile to get it to the target? Right now, he needs a missile to get that punch. He needs to set it up, and he's not doing that.
You're not winning. He's beating you. I need you to throw more than one punch out.
And now they start round number 10. Getting rid of that punch from his opponent. Well blocked by Evander Holyfield. That is a strong uppercut there. Vladimir Klitschko is a well-rounded fighter, and right now Vladimir is showing you what he can do defensively. Very sound, keeping those arms up and blocking well. Solid left hand to the head. You can see, and yet another big shot comes in. Vladimir Klitschko's got to have better defense than that. He just let his opponent come in with that straight punch and score the knockdown.
Split his guard.
He gets gets up after that punch put him down on the canvas.
Now he needs to get on that bicycle and stay away from this guy.
A solid uppercut by Vladimir Klitschko.
Good job, buddy.
Everybody knows Vladimir Klitschko wants to do that right there. The jab, the straight, typically the win. A well-placed, gutsy uppercut after being tagged.
Come on, kid. Focus. Keep working.
Counting down towards the end of the 10th round. 10 seconds to go.
You gotta let your hands go. You have to. You have to be busy. This guy is beating the shit out of you. You have to throw 3 or 4 punches in a row. You can turn this around, but you gotta let it go. Okay.
I don't want you to slug it out with this guy, all right? Keep your range. Jab, jab, right. Okay?
Championship rounds have arrived. These are these moments, these little moments that determine everything. They've gotten this far. Vladimir Klitschko's in good control. He's got a slight lead on your scorecard, but at this point, anything can happen.
Yeah, well, the one thing that shouldn't happen is that he changes anything. He doesn't go into that prevent defense you see in the NFL. Just keep doing, don't get careless, but keep doing what you're doing. Stay alert, stay defensively minded and responsible, but keep...
Could this be the start of a big comeback? He went from owning this fight to now nearly down and out.
You know, that's what makes boxing so great. Yeah, you can come back just like that. One punch at the right time. That was at the right time.
Vladimir Klitschko's defense has been just unbelievable tonight. I mean, Teddy, you take such appreciation seeing a guy putting forth his craft like this.
Yeah, you do, and that's why he's able to have such a long career. That's why he's able to be, you know, so consistently good, because he doesn't take a lot. He doesn't get worn out. He's fresh.
You got this one.
And there he counters back against his opponent. Last 10 seconds of this 11th round. This round is in the books, and it looks like the gas tank on this fighter may be heading towards empty here. What is this, a case of guys just not putting in the road work and the conditioning prior to a fight?
No, you got to figure he came in. His weight was good. Scales don't lie. We looked at the weight. He came in pretty good condition. I think what it is now he's starting to get broken down a little bit, physically and mentally. The other guy is starting to impose himself on him.
You're not throwing enough punches.
Oh, it's been a good one tonight, but one more round to go. Here it is, the final go-round. Good block there by Vladimir Klitschko. Vladimir Klitschko's in a good rhythm defensively here. Teddy, what is that, a credit to his ability to anticipate?
You know, also it's the teaching. Let's give the trainers credit. Of course, let's give his background of the amateurs credit, but he learned how to get away from punches. This is technique that was taught to him.
He took a shot, but he gives one of his own. A left hand scores.
Keep moving.
That's great stuff. He fires one right back after taking one. Gotta love the work by Vladimir Klitschko. Halfway through this 12th and final round.
Move your head. Hands up. Okay.
Nice, nice.
Final minute of this final round of this fight. And they will bring it home in the last 10 seconds of this final round. Oh, that was a good fight. Good back and forth action throughout. Too close to call. Let's find out what the ringside judges thought of it by sending it up to the ring for the official decision. Vladimir Klitschko's work tonight was well rewarded. A unanimous decision win. Teddy, you saw it all along.
It was easy, and he saw it all along. That's the thing. He saw the punches coming all night long. He was good defensively, and he was good with that left hand.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore saying thanks for being with us. Good evening, everybody. Joe Tessitore and Teddy Atlas welcoming you to the famed New York Arena here in Midtown Manhattan for tonight's main event. 12 rounds of heavyweight action between Mike Tyson and Lennox Lewis. Mike Tyson's unpredictability belies his ring walk focus. He is ready for action. Lewis's ring walk is very interesting here. This isn't over-the-top emotion. This isn't a guy with an intense glaring stare. Just a guy going to do his job.
We went over the rules in the dressing room. Let's have a good, clean fight. Touch them up.
Opening round here. See if they go the full 12 tonight. Lewis's jab has to be first and foremost on his to-do list, isn't it, Teddy?
Yeah, I would say so. You ever see that commercial where the guy says, how do you spell release? Well, it's kind of like, how do you spell victory in this fight? J-A-B. That's exactly the way you go.
That's what he wants. A huge right hand from Mike Tyson. Big, tall Lennox Lewis facing the shorter man here. Look at that. Tyson's down. He ate an uppercut. Now he's got to spit it out.
And he's got indigestion.
So the knockdown scored against Mike Tyson, but his opponent may want to watch out as Tyson has steadied himself back up on his feet. There's a straight right hand. That is a classic Tyson uppercut. Lennox Lewis is scoring with that right hand. Able to get away from that headshot with the block. Nice work, Tyson with the hook. Tyson's on the bad end of a very impressive hook up top. There's that overhand right. Teddy, I don't think he's got visions of sticking around too long. He's landing power punches early.
Yeah, he wants to make it a quick night's work.
Tyson's right hand scores well that time. 10 seconds remaining in this round. A target on his head, and he places the hook right on it.
You're okay. Keep your hands up. Keep them up, all right? I mean, you know, he caught you with your hands down.
Keep this fight in the center of the ring, okay? You need to throw more punches. The body, bang the body, hit that body, work that body, chop down the tree. Come on, champ.
He's trying to get momentum back. He gave it away in that last round when he was knocked down.
Well, he got a little pit stop in the corner, so now he's got to be like that race car driver coming out of the pits. You know, you come out of there cautiously. Don't get hit with anything as you're coming out. You know, don't cross those lanes too quick, and then get back into the flow.
And he's really doing a nice job of hitting the mark with the jab.
And that's exactly what he needs. And it's not hard to hit the mark when the mark's coming at you. The right choice of a punch.
Nice work, nice work, nice work.
Hits him in the mug with the right. Reaching the halfway mark of this round.
Let's see some more head movement, champ. Come on.
Good effective work with that straight right hand. Iron Mike lands the left good. Final 10 seconds of round number 2. Joe and Teddy with you here in between rounds. A round in which, boy, he really just dominated his opponent. Teddy, he's got to think things could be coming to a sensational ending for him when he gets off the stool here.
Well, he's showing that to you right now. I'm looking at him right now, and he's starting to get up. There's a couple seconds left. There's probably 5 seconds left before he has to get up, and he's getting up early. That shows you right what you're talking about. He's chomping at the bit. He's confident.
Nothing left.
And round number 3 is underway.
It's all right, just keep moving.
Tyson's movement's really helping him out, avoiding that punch. Commits to the straight right. And now he brings the left hand upstairs. Solid right by Mike Tyson. A little give and take, and here comes the left hand.
That's it, just like that.
Tyson's got a way of just getting away from that punch. Goes up top with a right hand. So right from the start in this fight, he's committed to the body shots.
Well, that's the time to go there right at the beginning, because body work pays off for you later in the fight. No sense in wasting time. Get right to it.
Good shot to the head with that right hand. Where there's a spot that his opponent doesn't want to be in. You see him backing him up against the ropes.
How much of what Lewis does well is the fact that he has a great identity of himself as a fighter?
Well, that's all of it. Because, you know, we've talked about his body. We've talked about all those things, the physical power. You have to know how to use it and what way you're going to go about that. He has discovered that.
Mike Tyson with a big right hand. Took a shot, now he gives a left. Just 10 seconds to go in this round. He's committed to the combination punching now. He's working out well up top. And round 3 comes to an end.
Every time you throw that jab, I want to see you land that overhand, all right? Don't go straight in. Give him a little feint first. Throw. Throw punches, okay? Don't walk.
You're getting caught up and you're fighting his fight. Focus for me, all right? I need to see some head movement, boy. Head movement. Mike Tyson.
Blocks that punch. Tyson's hit early on.
Well, it is. It's kind of like, you know, sending static out there. You want to scramble somebody's radio signal. You know, that's what the jab does. It scrambles your radio signal, or at least in boxing terms, it throws the other guy's rhythm off.
90 seconds to go in round number 4. Takes a shot and then commits to giving one right back. What a big shot, and he goes down again. Will he get up from this? Tyson's corner needs to really get to their man after this round. They need to treat him after that knockdown. They also need to give him some sound advice. What's the advice you give him?
Well, first of all, if they're going to get the chance to get to him, he better move his head. But the advice I would give him is, hey, you go out this next round and you kill some time. Tie him up a little bit right from the beginning. Don't worry about losing the early part of the fight or the early part of the round. Just get yourself back together.
And that's the end of round 4. Lewis's knockdown in that last round has really got his corner pumped up here.
Okay now. Okay, you're good. You're good. Deep breath now. Now you're leaving yourself open now. You're throwing your punches wide, so keep tight. Keep tight. Feel good? Come on. You gotta give me one more round, right?
As we start a new round, I pose this question to you. Is there any hope for him? He's been knocked down numerous times today.
Look, there's been great comebacks in this sport. There's always hope. You don't know how deep a man's reserve is inside their soul, inside their mind. But dangerous grounds now to find out.
Well, his opponent is opening up and coming forward, so I would think there's some opportunities that exist.
Yeah, I think some counter-punching opportunities. Opportunities not on the front end, but on the back end.
Good body shot. The right hand came home. Comes across with a hook up top. Halfway through this round here.
Good job, boy. Good job.
A well-placed left hand up top. Mike Tyson's jab can do so much there. He used it well that time. Flush right hand to the head. Right to the belt line. Lennox Lewis scores with the left hand.
Keep working that jab, man. Good job.
Lewis has got to deal with now a cut eye. Takes one, but gives one. Good work by Lewis. Coming to the end of round number 5, last 10 seconds. Lennox Lewis has got no chance of keeping his opponent off balance. None at all, because he's not moving at all.
Maybe he doesn't want to. You know, guys start to deteriorate, not just physically outside, but inside. Maybe he's given up already. And maybe he doesn't want to fall down. He knows everybody's going to see that. But maybe this is his way of getting out of there. He knows the ref's going to stop it.
You have to keep your distance. Stay away from him. Keep throwing that jab, all right? Keep throwing that jab.
Here you go.
It's over. He's tired. He's got nothing left, okay? Now just go for the head.
Good action here tonight. Both guys bringing their best, and both guys meeting each other stride for stride, punch for punch. Tough fight to score here as we're back underway. Targeting each other, the exchange was something special. Scored well upstairs with the right hand. Lewis's knowledge of the game is showing through. 3 ways to defend. One of them is to block. He did it there well. Halfway through round 6. Lennox able to block that punch. Nice work, the left hand to the head. Really good work right there, landing the 2 punches. He didn't see that left hand, and it got to him badly. He should really tie up now. That could set up things to come there, that jab by Lewis. What a great job. He gave one right back in return. Nice work by Lewis. 10 clicks of the talk. Oh, he just misses with that headshot. So we've come to the halfway point of what has been a very highly competitive bout. And Teddy, if it stays that way throughout this night, then this is going to be an all-time classic.
I don't know what to say. Just keep it up. Just keep it up. That's it now, all right? It's nice workout.
All the eyes are on him to start this round. Lewis's legs look just a little shaky, but keep in mind, he barely survived that last round.
No, but keep one other thing in mind. I agree with you, Joe, but he's been here before. He's very experienced. If anyone knows how to get out of this, he does.
Nice defense. Good block by Lennox Lewis. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Wow, is this good stuff? What good stuff? He just scored the knockdown after being knocked down earlier.
Joe, that's incredible. And the knockdown earlier actually set up this knockdown because his opponent, he got a little reckless, a little careless.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Lewis is showing you what he is made of, getting up off the canvas after being knocked down. Scored well up top. You see what happens when he commits to the uppercut. Look at that. Great work there. Lennox Lewis, there's that hook. He takes such pride in being a quote-unquote pugilist specialist, and he shows that specialty with the hook right there. Boy, sharp 2-punch combination by Lewis. That is a big right hand after eating one himself. Mike Tyson's left now getting into the mix.
Work the body.
Coming towards the end of the 7th round, 10 seconds to go. And that's the end of round 7.
Deep breath, deep breath. Holy shit, you are in control of this fight, man. Don't get careless out there, all right? Just keep boxing smart. Listen, the way to pick his jabs. Listen, I don't want to see you against the ropes. As soon as you feel them ropes, move away. Nice.
Start of round 8, Teddy's scorecard. Well, slight lead here, but I'll say this. He may be up on your scorecards, but his opponent knows how to... Lewis is banged up by a left hand. Teddy, explain this. Did you see that? Oh, and he goes down again. The question is, can he rise up and continue on? Lewis is back up on his feet. Now, what will be interesting to see here is how he reacts in the next few moments. Protecting his head well with his guard. Oh, a big shot comes home for him. That was a big shot that floored him, and it's a big shot that may end him right here.
That looked like the great pitcher, Great Maddox. His sinker ball. Boy, it went down quick.
It's over. This fight is over. Tyson's power just much too much for his opponent. Another knockout for him. Now that's how you end a fight right there. Yes, he was controlling throughout, but he made a good, clean finish with the knockout.
Yeah, as a trainer, you want to know, can a guy punch? Can a guy defend? You know, can a guy control distance? But you want to know, can a guy finish? He got the answer. Yes, he can finish.
For Teddy Atlas, I'm Joe Tessitore. Have yourself a great night.